guys, welcome back to my channel. So a couple of weeks ago I went shopping and I accidentally went a little bit jeans crazy. Now I don't do this every day, this was definitely a once-off splurge, but I do have a couple of reasons for doing so. Firstly, I actually work at Target and lately some of the denim that we have been getting in has been absolutely beautiful. We have so many styles and cuts and colours and lengths, so much variety, and it just made me want to buy everything. So I knew seeing all of this that I was going to try on a whole bunch and buy, you know, 1 or 2 pairs. And then Target decided that because they really wanted to promo their denim and we're actually allowed to wear it for work, so they wanted to give us incentive to buy more, they gave us 50% off denim. So as you can imagine, that definitely made me buy more than I was planning on, but at the same time I saved so much money and these 5 pieces still only cost me $85, and I think that is an absolute steal. In saying that though, these are 100,000% worth their full price. Even at their full price, they are still so affordable. And the second reason is I just don't really own many pairs of jeans and I wanted to add to my collection and add some variety. So as soon as I saw all the jeans at Target, I knew it was time for a splurge. Without further ado, I've already been rambling way too much, so let's just jump straight into the haul. Okay, so the first pair of jeans are the Sophie Skinny High-Rise Ankle Length jeans in black, and they are $39. As the name suggests, they are just a plain black skinny jean, and they did come in a distressed version, but I decided to just go with the plain ones because I mainly got these for work, so obviously for work it looks better to not have rips in your jeans, and I just really needed a staple black pair of skinny jeans for winter because I have been missing them in my wardrobe for years. And I decided that no rips was best for winter. In terms of length, these are definitely ankle length on me. For some people they are full length or even too long and they need to roll them up, whereas as you can see mine come probably above the ankle, to be honest, so they are quite short, but I really like it because one thing I struggle with is that jeans can be a bit loose around my ankle because I have small ankles, and these fit really nice and snug. They're also a really good shade of black. You know how you can get jeans that are sort of washed out, they almost look grey, or they have highlighted areas to make the butt look better. These are just black and that is exactly what I wanted. As you can see, I've just paired it with this cute little top which actually stops right at the height of the jeans, so that is really satisfying. I have this top in 3 different colours, so it is definitely something that I would pair with these jeans. And I've been really into belts lately and I feel like a belt with black pair of jeans looks really good. Well, a belt with any pair of jeans, but especially these black ones. So I'm just going to pop this one on. I just love how put together a belt can make an outfit look. So this is just a top and jeans, but you add a belt and it completely transforms it. Chuck on a pair of earrings and your bag and you are good to go. This belt is actually also from Target and I do have it in the brown as well. And I think it was around $12. Lastly, I'm just going to touch on the size. So I actually got these in a size 10. I've always been in between sizes because a 10 would always be too big and an 8 would always be too small and I wouldn't be able to quite zip it up. But with these jeans, because they are super stretchy, I can definitely get away with a 10 because I don't want them to be uncomfortable, so I'm not going to force myself into an 8. And they are still super skinny, which is exactly what I want in a skinny jean. So next up, as you can see, we have a skirt. This is a vintage skirt in washed red, and this was $30. So this is something that I definitely did not plan on buying, but it really caught my eye as soon as I saw it. I loved that it was slightly washed red and the vintage look, and by vintage they mean just a little bit shredded at the bottom. I loved how that looked because it's subtle and it's not too torn up. There's no rips in the actual skirt, so it's not going to fall apart. And when I tried it on, I absolutely fell in love. My mum and sister loved it as well, and when I did the poll on Instagram, so did you guys. So I didn't have anyone vote no until I got up to like 40 responses. So I was tossing up whether I want to buy this, and then you guys kept voting yes. Everyone kept saying yes, so I was just like, I guess I gotta get it. I do really love it though, so absolutely no regrets. It was an absolute bargain. I've already worn it a couple of times. And it's really great for summer and winter because I can definitely throw some tights on underneath this and then obviously just wear it by itself in summer. And I just think a little t-shirt tucked in looks really cute. It's just so easy to wear, it's really comfortable. I also love the length. It's definitely a lot longer than some other denim skirts on me. The struggles of being tall, and good length from the back as well, and it just fits really nicely around my waist. So I did get this one in an 8. I usually do with denim skirts because I like to pull them up so high. It does come up to the smallest part of my body, therefore I'm an 8 up there, whereas overall I guess I'm a 10. That's another reason why I'm glad that it is long enough, because when I do have to size down for things, they tend to be too short. So in terms of styling, as you can see, you can add that same belt again and it still looks really cute. I genuinely feel like this belt goes with absolutely everything. The third item we have here is another pair of Sophie jeans. So these are also ankle length, but it doesn't say they're high-waisted, although I feel like they come up to pretty much the same height as the black ones. And these are called the side stripe because, as you can see, they have a side stripe. Oh, and these were also $39. Now these really divided Instagram. So these, when I originally put them on, were one of my favorites, and it wasn't necessarily because of the stripe, but I think that was pretty cool, but it was mainly because of the fit. These fit so nicely in all the right places. Again, they are really nice around my ankle, but again, quite short, but I'm kind of used to it, and I do actually like how the ankle length looks now. But when I did the poll, there were so many people who voted no for these, so I'm not really sure why. Is it because of the side stripe? I don't really know, because otherwise they're just a pair of blue jeans. I don't really see what can be wrong with them. So let me know how you feel about the stripe, because I feel like it had to have been that was dividing everyone. So the same as the black, I also got these in a size 10. They're again really stretchy and really comfortable, and I think this is the perfect size. If I was to go the 8, they would probably stretch and do up, but I'd probably have the issue of the fly falling down every now and then, and this bit would probably start gaping. Now I already have a pair of blue jeans that I absolutely live in. So before I went into the shop, I decided that if I was going to buy a pair of blue jeans, they had to be unique or different in some way so that I could justify having both. So the reason that I went for these was because of the side stripe, because of the great fit, and because the jeans I do have are these ones. So as you can see, they don't actually have that denim look, they're just blue, whereas these are just classic denim jean, and I love them. So this next pair of jeans is called the Frankie wide leg crop jean in rigid mid-wash, and these were $39 as well. So these are definitely going to divide the audience. They are certainly not everyone's cup of tea, but as soon as I saw them in the store, I was dying to try them on. Heaps of the girls at work had tried them on and said they were an absolute flop, but I was still determined to give them a go, and when I put them on, it was just meant to be. So I don't know if you guys can see, but they are actually as the name suggests, a wide leg cropped jean, but they're not too wide. I feel like they're the perfect width. You might hate them, but I just think these really suit me. I love this whole outfit. I actually wore it the other day. There was a photo on my Instagram, shameless promo, allie.stephens, and I just think it looks really cool. It's really easy, it's relaxed. I love that they're not a tight fit jean, so they're good for any weather really, and I love everything about them. They fit so nicely around my waist. That is always something that really gets me with a pair of jeans. If it fits me nicely here, then odds are I'm going to be pretty happy. They are nice and not tight around here, but fitted, and then they just flow out, and they have a little bit of distressing at the bottom, which I think is really cool. And they aren't particularly flattering on the behind, but I don't really care about that. That was an issue that some of the girls were having with them, but I'm really not bothered. I love the wash. I love everything. These are definitely my favourite. And these ones I actually got in a size 10 as well. I did try on the size 8 to begin with because I wasn't sure how oversized they were going to be, but they were really tight. They were like right on my crotch, so they're definitely not oversized around this area, more so just the leg. It's actually funny because these were my absolute favourite out of every pair I tried on, and yet I was still hesitant to buy them because they're just very different and I wasn't sure if I could pull them off. But Mum loved them and my sister loved them, and once again you guys in the voting absolutely loved them, so it just confirmed for me that they did actually look good and I was cool enough to wear them, I think. Again, you can wear my absolute favourite belt. I've just popped on the brown one this time so you guys can see what it looks like. I probably wouldn't wear this combo. I'd probably go for a plain black or plain white top if I was going to wear the brown. Otherwise, with a coloured top, I would just wear the black because I really do feel like the black goes with everything, whereas the brown, it's a little bit harder to style, but I really love it. So the final pair of jeans we have are the high-waisted jeggings in mustard, and they are $25. Now, if you were going to question one item in this haul, I think it would be these jeggings. So I know the colour is crazy. I don't know what it is about it, but I was so drawn to this, kind of like with the red skirt. As soon as I saw this, I knew I had to try them on, and as soon as I put them on, I knew that I had to buy them. Plus the fact that they were only $25, so they're the cheapest of everything that I bought. Now, one thing I will say is, yes, they are extremely tight. These are actually a size 8 because they only had 8s and 12s and other sizes, but no 10. So ideally I would have gone for the 10 because I really do have to yank these on and peel them off, but because they are a jegging, I'm pretty sure they will stretch quite a bit, so I want them to stay skinny for as long as possible, so I feel like the 8 probably was the best bet. You can tell that they are a bit tight though because they are just gaping a little bit here, and they obviously look so skin tight, but I also really love how that looks. Once again, they are quite an ankle length. They didn't say that in the title or anything, but I guess because they're a size down, they're an 8, and because I'm tall, they are of course going to be too short on me. But as I said, I really like how that looks and they're really fitted to my ankle. Another thing I love is how high they come up. So these are just as, if not more, high-waisted than the blue jeans that I wear every single day. And I absolutely live for anything that is high-waisted. So I absolutely love how high these come up. They sit perfectly with a crop top, which makes it good for that sort of cooler but still warm weather. I would not wear this outfit in the dead of winter, although if I was going out for dinner or something, I would wear this with just a jacket over the top, take the jacket off for dinner, and then pop it back on to go outside into the cold. Again, I was really surprised with the voting on these ones because towards the end I was trying to cull the jeans because I tried on 7, I had 5 in my keep pile, and I was just trying to cull 1 or 2 more pairs, and this and the red skirt were what I was trying to get rid of because they are kind of equally out there in my opinion. But the red skirt had 100% yes, and I did really love it. And then these also had, I'm pretty sure only one person had said no, which I was very surprised by. And I do love how they look, and I feel like in winter it's going to be cool to have just quite a neutral outfit with this real pop of colour in the pants. So I'm glad I got them, and as I said, they were so affordable, so I couldn't really pass them up. And I hate to keep boring you guys with this belt, but once again, I think it goes really well with these jeans, especially wearing with a black top and the black necklace, and if I was to wear some black boots or black heels. I just love how all of that ties in together, and then pop of mustard. So that wraps up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Also, thank you if you do follow me on Instagram and you did take part in the polls as I was trying on the jeans, because that was so much fun and it was really cool to see what you guys were thinking. Make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe down below if you are new, and of course don't forget to click the little notification bell so you don't miss another video. And I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!